We now introduce a man who reached 3 world ranking semi-finals last year. He's enjoying his lakeside debut. England's Brian "Doggy" Dawson.
Good evening to you. And this first round match, the winner will be taking a place against Mados Razma of Latvia, who beat Martin Phillips, the Welshman. That will be in the second round. And is Brian Dawson going to continue living the dream here? From Thurnscoe, near Rotherham in South Yorkshire, Brian "Doggy" Dawson, 46 years old. And you saw as he walked on, as ever, Dad Bill there giving him final words of encouragement and of advice. He gets to this stage by winning a preliminary match against Seigo Asada of Japan. Coming from behind to take that one, Geoffrey de Graaf, 24-year-old from Schugen in the Netherlands, seeded at number 12. He's had a couple of first-round exits in 2013 and 2014. Lost a co-swan to Jan Dekker in 2013 on a tie-break and to Martin Atkins last year. But he has got 6 ranking titles to his name.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First sack is Brian the 12 first. Game on.
Certainly Geoffrey de Graaf of the Netherlands, the 12th seed, starts this as favourite.
80.
But Brian Dawson is nothing if not a battler. We saw that in his preliminary round win. Could be a proper darts match, this.
The latest
97.
tournament favourite, incidentally. Checked it up a few minutes ago. It's the former champion, Wolfie. People are fancying him. Fancying that he could get his title back. 3-1 price now.
Well, he was impressive, Martin Adams, as he dispatched Jan Dekker in round 1. One of the early matches on Saturday afternoon, but Dekker had his
100.
chances.
Nice start, this one, from Dawson. Dennis Priestley, John Boy Walton, Scott Waits, former Yorkshire winners. And he is loving being here. You'll see, we heard him talking about the vociferous support that he gets from his father. And you'll see, I'm quite sure, that Dad will be bellowing advice
64.
before very long as he crowds in on a finish.
They'll also be watching on in the Keel Inn in Barnsley, and they'll be enjoying this.
145.
Good visit from Doggy. Sets up a finish of 36 with de Graaf back on 240.
Brian's dad, Bill, had a word with him. He said, yeah,
Brian,
I did used to throw a few darts back in the day, and yeah, I was okay, which probably means he was very good.
Yeah,
Double 18.
so
Well done, Dawson
Brian
Minor.
Dawson.
He takes the lead,
Second
and a
match,
proud
Geoffrey
dad
first.
punches the air in celebration.
Well, what Brian has that de Graaf doesn't
42.
is the experience of winning a match on the lakeside stage. De Graaf might have won those 6 ranking titles. He may be the seed,
55.
but it's played 2, lost 2 for him on the World Championship stage. Dawson, meanwhile, played 1, won 1.
97.
A lot of these lads coming through. Fair few of them here for the first time. And Brian Dawson, well, he'll have played his darts over the years and dreamed
61.
of being here. And now here he is. And like everybody still remaining, he still has his chance.
120.
Well, talking to him, he believes he has a chance. He thinks anybody in this draw can win, and he's just going to enjoy This time on that stage, he's been trying to qualify for 4 years,
16.
playing the circuit. Finally makes it to Lakeside. Why not enjoy yourself up there? It's what it's all about.
41.
Well, a big hit here from Dawson would be handy.
Starts nicely. That's a terrific first dart.
100. 100.
De Graaf on a finish. He has the darts in this leg.
130.
First to 3
Get for
legs
you
wins the
require
set.
101.
First to 3 sets through to the second round. Treble 15 would have left double 18.
45.
But he can only set it
Brian,
up.
you require 95.
This is very makeable, this one. 95. Oh, that's good. Double 5 then. For the leg against the
85.
darts and by the width of a wire.
Get for you require 56.
Started well though, Dawson.
Bent the wire, didn't he? Double 18 he's left. De Graaf keeping us all guessing.
38.
But
Brian,
still
you
waiting
require
for his
10.
first double.
5s again. Very close last time. Well, he'll go 1 double 2. Double 2 down the bottom of the board. And he's got
It's been sold in
Against the
second round.
throw.
Brian Dawson.
First blood for Dawson.
Third leg, it's Brian the throw first. Game on.
Well, Brian says he's enjoying himself up on the stage, and you can see that he is. And Dad Bill also enjoying himself, watching his boy on the big stage and acquitting
83.
himself beautifully.
I'm sure his wife Moira will be out there in the audience somewhere as well.
95.
De Graaf just not quite settled into it as well as Dawson at this stage.
83.
But unlucky with the last start.
A couple of 83s from Brian Dawson in this leg, throwing first
80.
for the set.
Parity, which means that the advantage remains with Dawson. Treble would be handy.
85.
And finds it. Good darts.
It's just not scoring, De Graaf.
40.
That's very disappointing as he battles to stay in this set. Advantage Dawson.
58.
Well, can't find the finish, but still the better part of a ton up.
De Graaf won't be on a finish after
43.
these. So, 6 darts from 192, 6 at least from 192 for the set.
Nice position to be in. Great first start. That's not in. But a
100.
solid ton. Sam Head there watching on.
Yeah, beat Brian Dawson in the semi-finals of the French Open last year.
42. Brian, you require 92.
So this for the set. Treble 20, double 16.
72 still remaining. Oh dear, dear, dear. Screws his eyes up in
72.
disgust, but rectifies the situation with a handy 17 treble.
And still De Graaf struggling.
77.
That's a good dart, but
Brian, you
is it too
require
little
20.
too late? It should be. 2
4.
tens for Dawson for the set.
Yeah,
And he's got
it's
it.
been
Thank you very
shot in the first set. Brian Dawson. Second set, first leg. It's Jeffrey the throw first. Game on.
Well, well, well.
100.
Had to come from behind to win his first round match. Let's see what he's like as a front runner.
$60.
I do apologise. I think I called
84.
Brian Dawson's wife Moira, who's Paul Coughlin's wife. Brian, who will know only too well, is married to Lisa.
$97.
Good last start.
Always get your wives right.
The John Rawling life advice.
49.
Free advice available to anybody who requests it. Nice dart. Nice darts from Dawson again.
37.
Looking in a strong position.
That is Lisa with Bill.
46.
Oh dear, just not happening for Geoffrey de Graaf.
Dawson already a setup. Averaging 85, and his checkouts are pretty decent as
45.
well. There you look at it. 3 out of 5, 60%. If he keeps that going, he's going to take some beating.
On a finish here as well. Actually 162, I tell a lie. It's one of those numbers which can't be taken out in
52.
3 darts. But de Graaf, who has left himself a finish, and not much of one, isn't favourite in this leg either.
Solid again from Dawson.
98. Geoffrey, you require
Switch to the 18
170.
with his last dart.
Well, this would get him going. He needs something to get him going, but it's not going to happen here.
134.
Dawson to go
64.
a leg up in this third set. Double 8. Nice marker.
48.
Ooh, he thought he was going to get that.
Geoffrey, you require 36.
He requires it, and he really needs it. He's hit the big 4, so double 16, double 8.
28.
No. It's not scoring and he's not finishing.
16.
Not happening for him at the moment. Double 8. Double 4. Double trouble. Well, we were just
8.
lauding how good his double percentage was.
Geoffrey, you
Suddenly
require
can't find
8.
one.
Come on, he says to himself. No, no. It's not good body language either, is it?
8.
From de Graaf, he is the seed.
Double 4. There it is. 1-0.
The first round. Brian Dawson.
Bill, characteristic salute to his son.
Second leg
All
is Brian to
grins.
throw first. Game on.
Going well.
So break of throw eventually for Brian Doggy Dawson.
100.
And a solid ton to start this leg. De Graaf, a 24-year-old
100.
pipe fitter by trade.
Good dart.
$99.
Nice hat.
$60.
He's going to start preying on his mind soon, de Graaf.
$60.
But he's lost both his previous matches on the World Championship stage.
If you ever get here without your fancy dress, you know, don't worry too much, because there is a shop where you can buy all sorts of bizarre stuff, including sparkly hair.
That's
masks.
where you got it.
No, mine's au naturel. I know it's silver, but unfortunately it's how nature planned it.
$105. Brian, you require 142.
Okay. To hold this throw. Can't now finish, needed the treble. De Graaf
97.
itching to get to the
Geoffrey, you
oche,
require
itching to throw for
96.
this 96.
Treble 20 was the dart, still going for that, and he misses it. So Dawson will
16.
return, able to
Brian, you require
improve his
45.
position in this set. Already dominant in the match. A set up, can he go 2 legs up? Double 16 now.
13.
All right, the double
Geoffrey, you
18
require
is a must
36.
hit now for de Graaf, who's lost 4 legs in a row. Double 9.
27.
No, and again the body language tells Brian Dawson
Brian, you
that
require 32.
he's really struggling.
He's having a bad time with it. Double 16 for Dawson. That's not in.
No score.
Neither is that. double trouble again.
Jeffrey, you require 9.
Having a fairly catastrophic effect on the doubles, on the scores rather, the averages.
Yeah, that's been
Lucky
solved
13 for Jeffrey de Graaf. His 13th dart at a double finally finds its mark. That's his first leg of the match.
And he's averaging 69.
Game
That's
on.
because he's had so many missed doubles. 12 in all.
91.
But he's only a set down and he's with the throw now.
Yep, if everybody had won the legs in which they threw first, this is the position we'd be in.
114.
Dawson will be kicking himself that he
100.
let that leg go.
He's a real little battler, Brian Dawson, isn't he? Looks a strong fella. Likes a game of golf. I wouldn't mind betting he's one of those irritating blokes who sinks his putts from everywhere.
Yeah.
81.
And he probably hits it miles. Nothing worse.
60.
Never struggle with the hitting. It's the touch on the greens, which that's me down. Good dart.
100.
Solid ton.
De Graaf to leave a finish.
100.
Yep.
No check out for Dawson, but he can put big pressure on that 150. Good first dart. 140 is the target. Oh, just the wrong side of the wire.
If you require 150.
Yes. No. So 85 for Brian Dawson.
85.
Looking at 15. Bullseye.
60. Jeffrey, you require 52.
So 20 for double 16 or 12 for tops. It's double 16 for De Graaf, who's just hit his first double. Now he's left double 9.
43. Brian, you require 25.
Bit of pressure telling. 988 Dawson. Good dart.
Yeah,
And good finish. Solid.
Brian Dawson.
Nods. Happy with his work.
Forward lag is Brian.
he's 2-1 up.
Game on.
And now he's throwing for the second set.
Switches to the 19.
99.
At the moment, 99 is enough.
140.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
140.
Not had a maximum yet in this match. Neither player.
I think that was the first cow we've seen at the Lakeside this year.
41.
Throwing for the set, remember Dawson, with the darts.
83.
Still De Graaf's average, only 72. As against Dawson's, which is just over 80, which is round about where he was when he accounted for Sego Asada in his prelim match.
137.
Yeah, that preliminary match. Just one of those you'd want to get over the line, no matter how.
60.
So, now for the second set.
70.
70 required. A no finish for De Graaf. Great dart, double 8. Moved the wire.
62.
Just overcompensating.
De Graaf must pressure the double 4. To do that, he needs a
58.
treble. He doesn't really find one.
Dawson's only got 5 out of 20. Double 4 though. There's an interval after this leg,
and
he makes it victory for the set. And the lad from Rotherham, from Thurnscote to be precise, is going rather well. He leads the seeded Geoffrey de Graaf of the Netherlands by 2-0.
Come on, God, finish it off. I just wondered if the Latvians out there.
Well, Brian Dawson looked relaxed, happy as he came back, and he looks like a man who, as he said beforehand, is living the dream. He's loving it, and well, he might in this match because he's 2 sets up, only 1 more needed.
Dawson with the darts in this 3rd set.
100.
Said he's living the dream just being here. Well, he's a set away from 2 wins out of 2. While De Graaf is 1 set away from 3 defeats out of 3 on the World Championship stage.
The Breedham tough up Rotherham way, and Brian Dawson, a doughty competitor.
58.
As usually is Jeffrey De Graaf, but he just hasn't shown it on the Lakeside stage since losing that sudden death match in the first round in 2013 to Jan Dekker. He hasn't won a set.
Great last start there. You see him steady himself with a little come on, and managed to nail 58. The treble 20, Dawson.
Just 58 from De Graaf. So Dawson, 49 ahead, plus these. Should we go for the bull? No, he doesn't. He fills it up. Showboating from Doggy.
Well, that's 86. A little surprising, because if he misses 11, well, it's not ideal. We will see. Double 11.
Yeah, that's
what do I know? Great double, great finish. Well played.
Second leg is Jeffrey the 12 first. Game on.
When you're feeling it, you are feeling it, and he's feeling it.
$121.
De Graaf's body language has been that of someone who simply wants to get off stage. Someone who's not enjoying themselves.
83.
Yep, he's been a consistent player through the year. He wouldn't be otherwise were it not for that. There's his first maximum. Needs many more of those if he's going to get back into this.
Good leg from him so far, though. 1-2-1 and a 180.
30.
Is that affecting Brian Dawson?
Nice last start. Gert de Vos there watching on. Gert de Vos, who's in action himself later on against Remco van Eyden.
Now, treble 19 would have left double 16 there, but still in command, Jeffrey De Graaf. He's hit 1 double in 15 attempts. He will be first to a double in this leg.
60.
And he's going to have 6 darts at this.
70.
16 for bullseye, or treble 10 leaves his favourite double 18. Yes, 2 18s then for De Graaf, and a confidence-boosting leg. No, it's another missed dart at a double.
1 out of 16 he has now, which translates to 6%. That's not a good visit from Dawson.
18.
It's not been a good leg from Dawson. Surely now. Double 3 from De Graaf to win a 12. Leg. Oh no. 1 out of 19.
Oh, went 6 double 6 instead of the double 9. And wound up with double 3 as a result.
60. Jeffrey requires 6.
Could go 2 double 2. He has.
4.
Well, he's having a nightmare. 1 out of 22 now.
Treble 15 for tops. Treble 20 for double 5, or that leaves the bullseye. This would be an absolute steal.
Yeah, let's get sold in the second line. Brian Dawson.
Oh dear. The Dutch fans cannot believe what they're watching.
Bastos, you feel for De Graaf, because he's another example of one of these players he's had a decent year, he's won titles, and he's come here, and so far he has thrown badly. There's no disguising it.
Runner-up in the Denmark Open, De Graaf, who won the Denmark Masters, he won the Finland Open and reached the semi-finals of the German Masters. He is the 12th seed. He was the favourite coming into this match, but my oh my.
140.
The average isn't great, but that finishing is, well, by his standards, pathetic.
Dawson averaging close on 82 at the moment.
47.
2 legs up, only needs 1 more, and he'll be through into the second round.
Hang on, a 140 from De Graaf, followed by a 137. You never know. Perhaps the scoreboard is freeing him up a little.
140.
Well, sometimes you see players throw better when they kind of mentally feel that their chance is gone, because at that point the pressure's off and suddenly they start to produce
85.
the sort of form which they're capable of. He's on a finish now, albeit a big one.
100.
No, Dawson needed that second treble to leave himself on a finish, so against the darts, De Graaf to take as much as he can out of 139
81.
because he will be back.
No finish for Dawson. De Graaf poised on 68, but with 1 double out of 22, Dawson will still believe that he's got a chance.
97. You require 58.
Well, it's now or never. Oh, he's missed 18, so 14 leaves tops, just the 1 dart at a double.
Yeah,
that's what he needs.
On the third line.
Where did that come from?
Forward like it's
At last.
First.
At last.
Game on.
He's got to take it 1 leg at a time. 2-1 down with the darts now. And square it up in this set. And then just hope he can jump all over Dawson in the one when Dawson would have the throw to go for the set and the match.
Still an awful long way back.
123.
That was so close to being a maximum.
$60.
Opportunity for Brian Dawson to take command of this leg
140.
and not have to take it out on his own throw. This would be a bonus.
Be a huge bonus if
48.
he could now tee it up and leave himself something nice. Great first dart. Just the wrong side of the wire with the second. And a brilliant third dart. 123. You can see for yourself, 115. That's what is between him and his place
26.
in the next round.
Brian, you require 115.
Geoffrey De Graaf almost petulantly walks up the oche and retrieves his darts. Tops for the match for Dawson.
Game.
Oh, yes.
Shot.
Oh, yes.
Brian Dawson.
Dougie's done it again. Brian Dawson living the dream, having qualified for Lakeside for the first time. He's won his preliminary round match. Now he's beaten the 12th seed and he's through to round 2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, come on, put your hands together as he leaves the stage, Geoffrey De Graaf. And through to the second round, Yorkshire's Brian "Doggy" Dawson. Well, that's our first match completed, and the average is Geoffrey 24.63 and Brian 28.45. I will go over the averages from earlier if those of you like to keep your stats. Well, great to see a lot more of you in than before we started that first match. So I'll say to the later rivals, good evening. Hi-ho! See, it's far more dopey the more people you get in the room, isn't it? Sounding good. Our next match is a ladies' match to be played over the best of 3 sets. So time for a bit of music.